It was a night of glitz, glamour, and more sequins than a disco ball factory explosion. The annual Gatsby Gala was in full swing at the opulent Hardy mansion. Lavish feasts, endless champagne, and jazz tunes filled the air, making it the event of the season. But behind the sparkling facade, intrigue and suspicion were brewing like a witch's cauldron past the best-by date. Alexander Bleakley, the reclusive billionaire host, was found dead in his study, sprawled over his mahogany desk with a suspiciously fancy letter opener sticking out of his back. The letter opener was engraved with gold and had the Hardy family crest. Naturally, no one was leaving the mansion until the mystery was solved. Enter Detective Clara Herringbone, known for her owl-eyed spectacles and relentless curiosity. "The case is as clear as a martini glass at a prohibition bar," she declared. She began her inquiry with the victim's nearest and dearest. First up, Lady Beatrice, Bleakley's wife number 3. Draped in pearls and an attitude that could sharpen a pencil, she insisted she was in the library reading Tolstoy. No one really bought it, given her general aversion to books longer than fashion magazines. Next, there was Rupert Bleakley, the delinquent son with an affinity for fast cars and questionable life choices. He claimed to be in the garage tinkering with his latest mechanical disaster, his alibi as solid as a pudding left out in the sun. Then there was Hortense, the devoted but oddly eerie housekeeper with an encyclopedic knowledge of poisons and cake recipes. She said she was in the kitchen baking a bundt cake, but that smirk on her face suggested she had been up to something far more sinister than culinary ventures. Everyone's nerves were buzzing like a jazz ensemble on espresso. Alibis crumbled, secrets unraveled, and red herrings darted all over the place. As she led each suspect through a rigorous questioning enough to make even Sherlock proud, Detective Herringbone began piecing together a tapestry of lies, deceit, and one missing dessert fork. "It's obvious," Clara suddenly exclaimed with a gleam of triumph in her eye. The poison was in the bundt cake. All eyes shifted to Hortense, who dropped her innocent act faster than a hot potato. She had baked more than vanilla essence into that cake. It turned out Alexander was allergic to a rare spice Hortense had used, hoping he would take one bite and meet his untimely end. But when he didn't eat it, Plan B involved the letter opener. But here's the kicker. It wasn't Hortense alone. It was an elaborate conspiracy between her and Lady Beatrice, who bribed Hortense to finish the job when Alexander didn't eat the sabotaged cake. And where was Rupert in all this? Predictably in the garage, blissfully unaware, trying to fix an engine with a banana. As the night concluded, Lady Beatrice and Hortense were led away by the equally opulent police, and Detective Clara Herringbone basked in the appreciation of another case spectacularly cracked. Now, where was that dessert fork?